All right, well, let's see what comes out of Bryce's mouth in this week's intro. Specs and I are in that kind of lull where sports is kind of down because it's not quite March Madness yet, and baseball hasn't really started up yet, and the NBA is kind of in that mid-season lull, and it's not super exciting. And let's see if we can make this podcast super exciting.
Woo!
Woo!
Mason, woo. You know what's funny?
But you gotta copy my woo where I'm like, woo.
Oh, woo. You know what's funny? It's not even like we're low energy. It's just there's not a whole lot going on.
No, yeah.
There's not.
Are like having conversation, but we're having conversation about stuff that's not really podcastable.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot going on, and it's not like you said. We're in that weird lull right now where it's like NFL.
Hey, my intro finally it worked. It worked.
Yeah. You're in a lull. Like there's nothing like video games wise. We were talking about this like off because I was like, oh, we could talk about the Nintendo Direct, and it's like sort of looking at it as a whole. It's like not a lot of like nothing noteworthy came about of it.
Yeah, nothing I personally care about. Like
I like Battlefront
Nintendo Direct, and I'm just waiting for the later in the year Nintendo Direct where they're like Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, and it kind of seems like that's
Mario Maker 3.
Dude, if they make
Super Mario Switch 2 World or something.
If they make Super Mario Maker 3, I really hope they like do more with it. I know they won't.
We'll see, and I don't know if they really will or not.
I know there's a Pokemon one, I think early next week. There's a Pokemon one where I would assume they're going to announce
a Power World like Pokemon game.
It's called Legends Arceus. But if I had to put money on it, you're gonna get Black and White remakes. That's my guess. You'll get Black and White. Yeah. I don't expect really anything else.
Who knows? But yeah, there's World of Goo 2. You want a curveball?
You want a curveball for next week? This would be exciting probably for me, not so much you. I could see two things being, if they did, would be interesting for Pokemon Direct. If they put the original Game Boy Color games on the Switch, but I guess they would have probably announced that last week or this week, the 21st. Or you're going to see a couple of the RPGs get ported. That'd be cool. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'd be shocked.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the day where the original Pokemon games make it to the.
I have gold. I have gold on my Switch, on my DS that I got. I didn't get the original
silver on my 3DS. I think
I didn't
silver or gold.
I should have got blue when I had the chance, and I didn't. I kind of regret it.
When the stores were open, I bought silver. I think for me, gold. I think for Abby, and then I bought I think red for me and blue for Abby. I think it's always disappointed me whenever Nintendo ports those to color consoles. Is they don't give it the color palette that the Game Boy Color gave it. They're like, well, the default game was gray, so here's
all it had was a red or blue. All it had was a red or blue color on it. It wasn't exactly exciting.
But it made it look a little bit more.
Je ne sais quoi?
Yeah, just a little bit less like dull. Yeah, like I know it's still monochromatic, but monochromatic red, blue, yellow, whatever
RGB
is more interesting to look at than although I will say there was nothing ever quite like when I was a kid when I played Pokemon Gold, and I went and you beat the Elite Four in
you go back to Kanto,
and you go back to Kanto, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is what Kanto looks like in truly fleshed out color.
Yeah. And then you went back a couple years later on the Game Boy Advance with Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Which those were good games too. I didn't play those till years later, but they're good.
I had played many a ROM hack based on those, so those were always good. And then I think we got another. Did we get another trailer for Final Fantasy Rebirth this week, or something?
Possibly.
Is that why we got
I'm just excited. Like, I don't need to see the trailers because I'm like,
I'm gonna throw the picture. I'm gonna throw the picture on screen because this is what I don't know. It circulated Twitter, but go ahead. What you're saying?
Well, I was just gonna say once I'm already sold on it. Like once it's available on PC, I'm buying it and playing it and streaming it.
I'm probably gonna
and I will beat it before Spects does, and Spects will start well before I will because he'll buy a PS5 and play it.
I am gonna get a PS5, but I think I'm gonna be playing parts of it with a friend of mine on his stream.
Is that gonna be part of the
Justice League? Yeah, I think. I told him I'd be down, but I'm like,
you still need to finish the OG FF7 on Justice League.
So everyone,
you tell them, hey, next time you have an opening in one of your streams for Justice League, I'll go and we'll beat it. Well, you guys are on we're on the last two battles basically.
Oh. Well, everyone's losing. I can't find the picture I wanted of the beach, but everyone was losing their minds over the beach OVA. As someone put it, someone I follow on Twitter called it Tifa dating simulator. I'm like, oh, we get the. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, well, but if you're not excited for Sailor Suit Barrett, I think you're doing it wrong.
Are we talking about Tifa and
Aerith? Yeah,
Tifa and Aerith in their swimsuits.
Yeah. It's not a JRPG without a beach OVA. Yeah,
there we go. I found it. If you want me to.
I couldn't find the picture I wanted. I wanted Barrett's sailor suit in the frame.
Except I feel like for this swimsuit, Tifa got a.
You can just throw it up on your cam if you want to.
I
don't. I just think it's. I just think it's funny. To be honest with you.
This looks so bad of me to be like, here, okay.
It's just funny to me. Add
window capture. Delete this window capture.
And for the record, it will always be funny to me. It will never not be funny to me. Like, I watched anime in college. There's always a goddamn beach OVA, and it's just it's the same shtick every time. For those of you who can't see, they're just in bikinis, but
yeah.
I mean, if you watch an anime, you know what this episode is.
Middle school, this would have been like so exciting.
What was that one game you're talking about that you and Jake played all the time? That ninja game?
Oh, Samurai Warriors.
Yeah, there you go. It's your Samurai Warriors all over again.
There's that one scene. Yeah, there's that one ending.
Yeah, that's what you're telling me. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Where they like cut off her clothes. But obviously you don't see anything because it's still rated P for
teen. But you swear.
But like as teenagers, we're like sitting there like, oh, the shadow of her body.
You swear.
Wow.
Yeah, you swear.
I think I saw something there.
But
there's also other games that, you know.
I mean, Tomb Raider.
Teenage well, I'm also thinking of do you remember Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3?
Vaguely. I was mainly like a 1 and 2 kind of
You could build a character. So like the first two Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games, you were just like taking Bob Burnquist or Tony Hawk or whoever, like and like skating around with them. But in 3, you were like making your own person, and then like putting them in. You could like get clothes and stuff for them, and so we'd make a girl, and then there was an outfit that was like a coconut bra. And then you could even take it further and like find angles to look at her more closely from, basically. So
what was that?
That's what teenager me did.
What was that one that was? I'm trying to think. There was like one like volleyball game that was like.
You're talking about
Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive.
Dead Island, yeah.
Dead or Alive.
I remember him playing it with me around, and I just kind of felt uncomfortable.
I was just kidding. I remember I played it, and I'm like, and it's always been this thought is just, you know what? For what this game is, or for what the title is, it really just does not fit what I thought was going on. I'm just very confused, and I'm I don't know what to think.
Yeah,
I just remember, what was it? I just remember this, what was it? The Scott the Woz video on it.
I can finally remove. You know what I can finally remove?
What? Oh yeah, I beat it.
Spects actually beat FF7R, guys.
I did. I beat it.
Oh my goodness!
It only took me 4 hours.
So I can finally remove this from my OBS.
It took me 4 hours, but
now I just need to fix Artie Cell.
I beat the game in 4 hours, but both times it only took me three tries to beat each phase. So, and if you didn't watch me, but all I did on that second phase was I just healed every chance I could. All I did. But we beat it.
Yeah.
We beat it, so we're ready. I'm not playing the DLC one because I don't think it's on PS4. But I'm like, I don't even know how long that one was.
I've decided now I'm going to spend time during the rest of this building a what's it called? A better already sell the team thing.
Oh.
So that way I can have it for any time that we talk about it, and you'll stop going.
It just bugged me because I could see it.
And you'll stop going, stop, but you fill in the E.
That's all you have to do. But you're like, oh,
the point of it was just to be stupid and quick.
It was stupid.
But now I'm going to put so much effort in.
Yeah. Jesus. We talked about the NCAA trailer, right? And like that's about all we know.
I think we vaguely talked about it. I mean,
we don't. There wasn't a lot to show.
A lot of the football teams came out this week and posted like weird, like BYU's, you know.
Yeah, USC said they were in. Shocking. I think it was all of them, but like one. So get ready for some. Hope my stream's ready for some action. We get we're to bring Toledo to prominence, baby.
Baby.
You know what I saw a video of today? I saw a video of remember the March Madness college basketball games back in the day? Someone posted a video of that. And the college baseball game. The college baseball game kind of sucked, if we're being honest. But it was fine.
I'm putting together my Angels already sell the team. It's going to be so much better.
We could keep
much effort.
I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's like, man, this episode could only be like 30 minutes if we really wanted it to be.
Well, I think it's going to be.
Probably.
It's not going to take me. It's going to take me like 5 minutes to finish this. I'm putting in more effort, yes, but I'm not putting in that much effort.
But that was that's the video game talk. Not a lot. Like I said, right now, it's just a lull all around. I assume things will pick up in the coming.
Just that time of year. I mean, I think we had the same kind of discussion last year.
I think we always do because it's like spring training kind of just started. Basketball's not overly exciting. Football's over. We're in a lull. Next week we'll be talking about Final Fantasy Rebirth. So I'm sure we'll both watch a couple of streams on people playing it. Probably our buddy Cross Out Bryce we found, who we don't watch his streams anymore.
Yeah, but once he starts streaming this, it'll be
he'll be back. He's streaming Kingdom Hearts. But that'll be next week. Oh yeah, I did my 12 hours last week. That was fun. Yeah,
how was that? Tell me about that experience. I've never streamed longer than like 5 hours.
It hurt my ass. Honestly, I don't mind them. I
was gonna say, what's his name? Desk did like a
Desk went like 8 hours
without even thinking about it.
Did 8 hours? I don't know what he was doing. Like, no offense, Desk, I love you, but your streams are like a lot of stop and go. No, yeah, he was like
fun to watch.
He went like 8 hours.
Look, he must be doing something right because whenever I check in on his streams, he's got like 30 viewers.
Because he's around the community a lot, like especially like Borderlands 2. He's known really well.
Yeah, well, and he's like the most beloved person.
No, he's good people. I can't. I don't think I could stream 8 hours of Borderlands anymore. They dropped the trailer for the Borderlands movie, and it's gonna be awful. That's my take. No, it's fine. I like playing like a variety of games. I didn't really go in with the plan. It was just more so like, okay, I wanted
you
to
finally beat.
I wanted, the big thing was like, I want to make sure I beat Final Fantasy 7 remake. I wanted to beat Arceus, but like, I think I have one more battle because finding it took too freaking long. I guess I could have gone back to Arceus for before we ended with our co-stream, but I played Firewatch, and I really liked Firewatch. It was a good game. I mean, I wouldn't. It's now back to $20. I got it for $1.25. But it was a good game. I don't mind doing 12-hour streams. It's just the biggest thing is like my ass gets tired. And I get tired at the end of it. Like we ended, I basically went to bed. I didn't stay up. I crashed. And then my eyes get sore. I'm just old. That's what these make me realize. I'm just old. I can't play video games for 12 hours anymore.
You're an old man, Spects.
My body starts hurting. Mainly my ass.
I could if I didn't have kids.
I still play for a while. Like I'll like once the show comes out, I know I'll be grinding probably on weekends again, like I was in the past. But like, I want to do more, I guess. But we'll see. Maybe it just takes a game catching my attention.
You're really gonna like this.
Firmly grasp it.
You're gonna really like this. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted.
Firmly grasp it. So we can shift over to baseball for the last like 10 or so minutes. We'll make it a solid 30 minutes. We're at 17. We'll make it a nice 30 round number. So Jeff Hassan says for the services of Blake Snell are basically going to come down to the Yankees and Angels. I do want to point out that there is no indication the Angels have even made an offer to him nor are interested in him. So what do you think about that?
Sorry, say that one. Ask me the question one more time.
Do you think Blake Snell's going to be an Angel?
No, but I also wouldn't be shocked. It feels like one of those off seasons where it's like, nah, that's not going to happen, and then it just happens, and you're just like, what just happened? We actually made something happen.
From what they keep saying, like, oh, if Artie wants it, Perry will do it. So I don't know.
Which is what makes you think it's not going to happen.
Yeah, but what's even more interesting is the big names left are all Scott Boras clients. Cody Bellinger, Ian Snell, Montgomery, Chapman, JD Martinez. They are all.
You are really gonna like my re-edit.
They are all Scott Boras clients. And spring training.
You're gonna really like my re-edit. And it's coming at a perfect time because we're talking about this.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Name the file already dumb.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay, let's see. Let's replace this. Properties. Replace this with already dumb. Okay, just remember you asked for it.
What you do? Sell the oh, that's better.
Hold on. Too big.
Just scale it. That's not bad. Did I show you
a little bit small?
Did I show you the pic? Did you see the picture for our last? I don't think I saved it anymore.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Now it's something presentable for you. Do you like the picture I grabbed of Artie Moreno?
It's a good one. Let me see if I can find.
That should be the. I should send you just the file, and that should be the thumbnail.
I did that last week. Let me see if I can. I gotta find it again. Where is it? Where is it? No, I can find it. Oh, here. This is the one for our video. I know for our audio listeners only.
Are you alternating putting these on Spects Gaming TV and Spects?
No, they're just gonna be on Spec Plays.
Yeah, you're like, I don't care about these. Nobody's gonna watch them, so let's put them on Spects Plays.
I'm not saying that's the issue, but that's the issue.
I can't find your channel. The first channel that popped up was Spec Plays.
Huh.
Yeah, let's see. Spects Gaming TV. Because your second channel's on Spects Gaming TV, isn't it?
Yeah. I found
it.
No,
it's not.
I'm probably going to rename it.
There's Spects Plays.
I was just going to send you a link. But yeah, it's all going there.
Oh, I'm not leaving. Yeah. I still like my favorite one is still I took my ball and went home. That's probably my favorite. That's probably my favorite thumbnail we've had.
Because I just took the first take. I just was like, hey, we look at first take. Like all I do is look up first take and did it. Yeah. But here's for if you haven't seen it yet, like that's what it was.
It's got 2 views, so go check it out. It's called Artie Won't Leave, Coffee with Spects and Bryce.
I took inspiration from 2 people here with this one. I took inspiration from Super Halo Bros with us in the corner. And I originally wanted to put Artie's face on Leonardo DiCaprio where he's like, I'm not leaving. From Wolf of Wall Street, but couldn't do it. So we went that. It gets the point across.
I still need to watch that.
It starts off with him doing cocaine out of a woman's bum. So it starts off on a high note.
No, yeah, I just like and I partially it's just because I like the what's it called? The still you took of me for the for my face.
That really was some of my best work, I guess. I got to put that up too. Like there's some of those where that face describes how I actually felt. Just like I don't want to be here anymore. You're like,
oh my gosh, I'm glad my career didn't lead to me actually having to argue with Stephen A. Smith or Nick Wright because that is not fun.
Oh, dude, let me tell you, if I had to, if I was across the way from Nick Wright, I would punch him in the face. Like I'm not even joking.
Are you saying that the week that we debated the Super Bowl that you wanted to punch me in the face?
No, not you, but I would punch Nick Wright in the face because his entire thing is LeBron's every good player's the best player. Hold on, I can't get both my hands in here. The best players in LeBron James, Patrick Mahomes, Shohei Ohtani, whatever, insert guy here, are the best. That's his entire lane. It's so lazy. It's so incredibly lazy. It's just so lazy. That's why I want to punch him in the face, because it's just lazy.
You want to punch me in the face?
If your entire take is Mahomes the greatest, and that's that. Like, yes, no. I would probably want to punch you in the face.
No, just that week, because I needed something to explain my gut feeling as to why the Chiefs were going to win the Super Bowl.
So let's talk about pants and balls.
We got 6 minutes to talk about pants
and pants showing balls, because Fanatics can't get the specs right. So now we're getting outlines of dudes' balls. Say, I mean, but that's literally what's going on. Just look it up on Twitter. Look up like anything, and you're just getting balls.
Did you see Under Armour's tweet?
Yeah, we got you covered.
That's pretty funny.
But the best part is some like the players who are complaining about the jerseys, they're now getting stuff from like the accounts where it's like, oh man, it looks like we messed up. DM us and we can fix this. And it's like, those are actual players, you idiots. Like Fanatics just blew it. True, like just flat out blew it.
Oh man.
Like blew it.
They were just trying to, like the NFL used Taylor Swift to get all the
if the MLB
female audience.
if the MLB's way is just showing balls,
the MLB is like let's
just show cock and balls.
They're all working, and all the female audience will eventually come. Wait,
what is this? Hold on.
Out wrong. That came out wrong.
Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. This is a quote apparently from somebody. It I guess a review from the players where it says the uniform pants have the same material and thickness as the uniform pants used last year. MLB said in a statement per Washington Street Journal's Lindsay Adler on social media. There were changes to the fabric of the jersey, not the pants. I don't know who's working at the MLB, but when I can clearly see the outline of the jersey and whatever sliders these guys are wearing, I'm going to tell you something. That ain't the same thickness, my dudes. I wore baseball pants. You ain't like, yeah, you can see through the white, but I can tell you right now, that's mesh. I can clearly see a Nike check mark on this man's sliders.
Actually, I haven't actually. So I heard about the pants. I haven't actually looked at.
Here, hold on. I'll put a pic here. I'll put this on the screen. Hang on. I'll put this picture on the screen here. Like, it's so like. It's not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'm throwing this one up on. I'm throwing one on screen. Like, you can. Like,
yeah.
You can see like. And mind you, it's one thing. It's one thing when it's like, oh, you can kind of see the outline of the jersey, but you can clearly see the outline of the jersey and like his sliders. Like, hey man, I'm all for it. Trying to be like, hey, it's not different. It's just lighting. Dog, that ain't lighting. That's been on every thing we've seen so far.
Yeah. Well, what I like is the thumbnail I'm seeing from KTLA. It's literally just one of the players' pants.
Yeah. Like all of them, you can see through them, and I mean they got time to fix it, but it's still just sort of like how and I get the league's like, well, there's no difference. I don't know what they're talking about. It's whatever, and it's like I'm sure behind closed doors they're like, we have a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an issue at hand here.
All right, so we got 2 minutes to talk about the last topic, which was NCAA.
You can take your lead on that one. I have no idea what that.
It's not that big of a deal. It's a big deal. Like it's good for the sport. But Reggie
Bush can get his Heisman back. So
I look. So basically, they just said you can't use the NCAA has continued even into this NIL to say. You can't use NIL as like blatantly as recruiting. You couldn't say, "Hey, if you come here, our NIL collective is going to give you millions of dollars."
Yeah,
it was so, but the court said, "No, you can't stop that."
Well, there you go. There you go.
And partially, I mean, I think that evens it out though because there were going to be certain teams that would follow that, if that makes any sense.
Probably.
That would be like, oh, we're gonna play things by the book, and then it's like, but it's like now the teams that are playing by the book are like, oh, we can do this. Okay, let's go out and tell them how much we're gonna give them in NIL, and it allows them to be even with the Alabamas of the world who are already kind of like, look, we can't tell you this, but if you come here, there may or may not be a big pile of cash at your doorstep. But we didn't say anything. It's just, So now it's like all even. So, but I will still say my point, and I've made this point before, so I don't need to go into it very much. But my point still stands as I think there does still need to be like some
governance.
Yeah, rules to it all, but not super restrictive ones. Just contracts,
a floor and a ceiling.
My suggestion is more like contracts and maybe caps and things like that, because in professional sports there's contracts and caps, as to what teams can offer in terms of collectives, what the collectives should be able to offer. Now, I think what a player can get shouldn't be kept.
Just what
I think a player should be able to go to any, go to Subway and be like, look, I'll hold a sub in my hands and
I'll eat this.
millions
I'll
of
make a
dollars.
Danger Witch.
Yeah, so it's like, anyways.
Well,
so
we'll
like,
see.
I think there needs to be light rules, but that's
you mean $600 for using your likeness in a video game?
Literally every player on, I'm pretty sure every player on BYU's team is like, all right, yeah, you
I'll
can use
take
my
it.
name, image, and likeness in the game.
I'm not gonna lie. We can on this one. I think nothing would be funnier than legitimately like half the team using it and then the other half being like cornerback number 32. I think that would be absolutely like that would be hilarious to me. Even though
your fourth string quarterback's just like quarterback number 32.
I would I'm not gonna lie. If I was the 4th string quarterback or like the 3rd string quarterback, I'm taking the $600 and running.
Yeah, no, you're like, put me in the
sure.
I actually know what I wondered when I saw that. I know this will give us just a little bit of overtime, but what I wondered when I saw it is there going to be some of the top end players that are like, I'm not going to be making the same money as Joe Schmo at Buffalo University.
I don't think so. I think most.
I want to be making. If you're gonna use my name, image, and likeness, I'm freaking. Like let's say Caleb Williams returned. He's not, but like
if he did, I think.
If he went and was like, I am not the same as that guy over there, and you want me in this game, so you're gonna give me.
I think they're gonna rely. I think they'll get a lot of players strictly because like, wait, we haven't had a game in a decade. In a decade, and I can be in this. Hell yeah, I'll take the $600.
Well, and they'll be the first players to actually be in it.
Yeah,
like
I would.
Johnny
just on that alone,
the whole thing was just, hey, this guy looks like me in the game. Like, and I think
we all knew
he had a point.
We all knew.
But it was like, yeah,
we all knew. Our guy I went to high school with literally tweeted out like which one was him. So like they're aware. They've always been aware. But I digress. Alrighty, so we'll call it there. Nice little short and sweet. It'll probably be short and sweet for about a month, which I'm fine with because it gives us a little bit more time to do other stuff. So hopefully check us out on Twitch. We stream together every Saturday night. So
that's about the only time I stream.
Check that out. I'm going to try to stream at least once throughout the week, so check that out as well. I put up content daily. Bryce does Bryce things. So with all that being said,
I usually put up shorts and maybe a random video will pop up sometime soon. But
yeah, he says that. But we'll see you guys all later. Bye. He doesn't say anything. He's just putting his hand up like a dumbass.
See you guys.